Welcome to the wonderful world of Hungry Heath. It's that time of the week again. I'm back for my MS journey. And all of y'all that are new, welcome aboard. Now, I am not a classically trained chef. What I am is a self-taught home cook. I studied under several television chefs. I have a PhD from YouTube University and a black belt in Google Food. I love to cook. The only thing I love more than cooking is this woman right here. The sensational Shelly eats steak. Now together, we host what we like to call the Friday night feast. We'll cook up an entree or maybe a couple little snacks. We'll show y'all how to do it. And we'll just sit around and just shoot the breeze with all of our friends in the Hungry Horde.
And maybe we'll have dinner ready by 9 p.m.
Maybe. It depends on what we got going on. We had a little fun time events the other day with a little water leak that just happened on us.
Yeah.
But we thank y'all for being patient with us.
Yes.
And this week is what, week 54 of my fabulous MS journey. So.
Yeah, so if you're new here, because I know we've got some new subscribers.
And thank y'all. Welcome.
Yes. He was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, what, in 2020?
Ish, yeah.
And so this is
over a year ago, yeah.
His journey and how he's basically keeping that under control. And
food is medicine is what I'm prescribing it to. That and the advice of Dr. Barry.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah. And I was just thinking, I always give y'all an update. What's going on with me? I got some good news and some bad news this week. The good news is my job is going amazing. My health is going amazing. My marriage is going amazing. Oh, she's still the love of my life. I feel like we're still dating, honestly.
Yeah, we do have a date tonight, actually.
Yeah, because that's another good news. Today is actually her birthday, so we're going out tonight for dinner to celebrate the restaurant she picked. And it is all, well, it's not all, but they have a whole keto menu, even keto cocktails on it. And then they also have, I think, didn't you say they also have a gluten-free section as well?
Yeah, and a paleo.
Yeah,
and
it's
they're
very
like
vast options.
They try to basically, like when you look at their main menu and then their paleo and keto, you can see basically they just tweak things. So like they'll have pasta carbonara, but on the regular menu, it's with regular noodles.
With needles?
Yeah, that too. But then the keto one, they actually use the miracle noodles.
Oh, nice.
So they do little switch outs like that.
But that's all the good news. But the bad news is we haven't hit the Powerball yet. I keep playing, but...
I was so disappointed when two people won it. Like, why did they
pick them instead of us?
I know. Like, seriously.
We have so many plans for that money. Because we want to do another road trip and just pop in on everybody in the horde that wants to meet up with us. And
we're just going to show up at your house if we win the lottery.
Knock, 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 knock.
Is that more ways to give us good fortune so that we win it, huh?
And we just want to hit up all the keto events, yeah.
Right. That'd be awesome. Because
there's not enough
PTO and money.
Right. So, yeah.
And then speaking of my birthday, did you get me something to try?
Oh, yeah. We saw this at the store the other day. We figured it'd be perfect to try on her birthday. It's a birthday cake bash bang. And she actually picked it up and wanted to try it. I'm kind of skeptical because she typically doesn't like bangs. There's only one we found that she likes, and that's the whole lot of chocolata.
Yeah.
Because honest to us, it feels like it tastes like a yoo-hoo.
Yeah, carbonated yoo-hoo. But I was like,
she don't really like fruity drinks.
It smells like a birthday.
It
smells like the cheap cakes that we used to get like at the grocery store.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Was made with like lard icing and everything. Do you remember those?
Yeah, they're okay. Really? Let me try. It's all right. It does smell like that, though.
Doesn't it?
Yeah,
like
that's bizarre.
When you go to the grocery store, the bakery, you'd smell all those cakes.
Yeah. Oh, she's going back for another.
Well, my thing is, and somebody said before to shake it, and I forgot to shake it.
I'd be scared to because I thought it'd be carbonated and it'd pop on you.
But it's like at first there's no flavor. It's just sweet, and you're like, oh, that's just like nothing but syrup. But then you get the taste. It reminds me of
the birthday cakes.
Yeah, the birthday cake, the store-bought birthday cakes, not the good ones, not the ones where you hire somebody who's like a
professional.
Yeah, not a professional baker, but like just the store-bought cakes that were like what, $10 or less, and it had. I remember it had.
And then when they piped the message on it, they always spelled it wrong.
Right. But I remember it would have lard frosting because my mother would always go, "Oh, I hate that. I can't get the cakes from them because they use lard in the frosting. It leaves this film in my mouth I don't like." So we never got
the
those.
sugar wasn't the problem; it was the lard.
Right. I know.
Or speaking of the store ones. Remember, that's my friends made that got one a couple of years ago for her son.
Yes.
His name's Evan, and they wrote "Even." Happy birthday, Even. She's going back for thirds. This is amazing.
No, that was the second. I was shaking it.
She'll usually take a sip and put it down and go, nope.
It's different. It does remind me of just those cheap birthday cakes. It's very interesting.
I like it. I'm not in a hurry to buy another one. Because usually what I'll do is I'll buy a case of these at either Sam's or at Costco. Mm-hmm. And I usually drink one a day with my breakfast.
Yeah.
But we also, I started drinking the Rain brand also, because they're zero carb. I mean, not zero carb, they're zero sugar as well.
Well, I hope they're close to zero carb, because these are zero. But
it's pretty good, though.
Yeah, it's not horrible. It's not as bad as that rainbow one. That's awful. But it's, that's exactly what it tastes like to me. I just, like, almost exactly taste, like, remember being a kid and getting one of those cakes.
One of those little weird parties at the what do you call it, the public park, and they would buy one of these because it was real cheap because you had all the kids going over.
Oh yeah, we never did that. We always had parties like at people's houses.
Yeah, well the park was free, you know, because you just go up to the little pavilion thing or whatever there, and you didn't have to worry about cleaning the house or them messing up everything. They threw the cake and everything like that on the floor and. Maybe on the ground. I mean, maybe you had to go pick up some of the trash and throw it in their dumpster.
Oh yeah.
So then dirty up your house. That's why my folks always, or my grandparents too, always did it that way.
Well, how about y'all? Did you have them at your house, or did you have them at a park or an event place?
I think one time we had a Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh wow, your parents must have been rich.
And we used to have this one pizza joint too called Pistol Pete's Pizza. They're in Pasadena, Deer Park area. We used to have their
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know I married
and also
bougie.
Pipe organ pizza as well. We used to have that one as well.
Oh, my family was too poor for that because those cost money.
Right.
And they were like, no, look, we'll order a pizza for, the 20 kids that come over. You each get a slice because we're not here to supply food and drink to all these kids.
Right.
We're here to collect all the gifts that they're going to give you.
But, I mean, like I was saying, though, that I feel great. My DDPY's been perfect.
Good.
My job's been really good. I love this new schedule, too. And now I'm Sunday through Thursday, 8:30 to 5.
Yeah.
So it makes it really easy to set up and do the Friday Night Live. And then we get to pal around on Saturdays together. And,
I know. That's nice.
Yeah. So.
And,
we've been eating really good, too.
Yeah, you'll see that in a few. Mm-hmm. Did you, so you've been doing your DDPY mostly in the morning, right?
Yes. Not getting that knocked out, yeah.
Wow, you're such an early bird.
Well, just figured I can get it out of the way.
That's true. And then, today we were able to run some errands and go out. And, we even went to a Mexican restaurant that had a breakfast buffet. And I was, really surprised. We were just out, and I was like, you know what? I just feel like a Mexican breakfast.
Yes.
And we went.
It was amazing, actually. I'm wanting to go back.
It was really good. Like, they had so many different eggs. Yeah. Like, you could get just regular scrambled eggs. They had Mexican eggs where they put, pico de gallo with the eggs. They had huevos con Napolis, basically. That's what, cactus, right?
I think so.
But it looked like poblanos.
Yeah.
And then they had it with chorizo, and then they had one that had bacon in it, and then they
had perfectly cooked bacon too.
Oh my gosh, the bacon was amazing! Like it was just.
And they even had queso on the menu twhat on the buffet.
Yeah,
so she had those giant bowls, and you just make up your own.
Yeah, and they also had soup, so you can have what was it? Caldo de res, I think.
Easy for you to say.
And the menudo.
Yeah.
But when I went, there was hardly anything left of the menudo, and I was like, well, shouldn't they refill this? But I probably would have gotten a little bit of the menudo.
And then it was after we finished, I was looking around trying to find because when they set you at the table, they give you a little wrapped silverware, your napkin and all that. But all it was in it was a knife and a fork and a butter knife, which is fine. Because they also had pork chops on the menu, and they were amazing.
On the buffet
they were really tender, and I could cut it with a butter knife. That was good.
Our favorite barbacoa was on there. That was really good. And then they were doing fresh al pastor.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good.
But what I was saying that I'm trying to get through though was I went back up to the buffet looking for a spoon because, like you said, they had all that soup. So I think, well, they gotta have spoons. And then that's when I saw that they had fresh diced jalapenos and onions. And something cilantro on there right
that
there.
That would have been perfect on the eggs.
Yeah.
Like I could have put that on top of the eggs. I wish they had sour cream too.
That's a good idea too. Or guacamole would have been good too.
Oh, that's right.
So that's what I was telling her. Like we are going to go back, so we'll be more versed. And our waiter today was amazing too.
Yeah, it was really good. So that was a nice little break and something different. And we had that.
And then we were looking at their menu and asking him about it. The place, they only do the buffet on Saturdays and Sundays. When they do regular lunch and dinner service, they don't even have a buffet. It's just regular menu service. Yeah. So that was kind of cool.
Yeah, I thought it was really neat. And
because both of us I don't know why, we were craving Mexican breakfast. And I was like, well, I figure if we do a buffet, it'd be cleaner. Because the couple of places we usually go to, or we used to go to anyways, all had either rice and beans with it or potatoes.
And beans.
And beans, yeah.
Yeah, refried beans with everything. But, and it's like, well, so we're going to be like, we'll leave off 2/3 of the plate because we're not going to eat the potatoes and beans.
And of course, on the buffet, they had all that. We just don't have to take it then.
Yeah, because I literally just filled up my plate with bacon. They had some sausage.
Yeah, link sausages. I saw that.
Yeah, but I think it was called something else like Saldez or something. Oh,
I don't know.
Ate all the different eggs and bacon.
And of course they had fruit, but I didn't do that.
We didn't. Yeah. Barbacoa.
Yeah.
And some al pastor. Like that was just perfect.
And they had, the sopas or whatever. They had those there too. They had a little section where they were making fresh
stuff.
They had a thing of tamales. And they the little section where they make fresh made tortillas.
Oh yeah, and all the Mexican pastries.
Yes.
That they do. They had that on the bar, but I'm like,
but at least our what do you call it? Restraint. Is good. We weren't even tempted.
Nah, because I
just went
I
all
had
meat.
bacon.
Yeah. Right.
I had bacon. That's all I wanted.
And I had the pork chops too.
Oh yeah,
really good.
Pork
and then
chops.
the queso.
Yeah, the queso, and then the barbacoa was really good too. Yeah. But again, it would have been a lot better with some jalapenos and cilantro, and then some sour cream would have been good. I definitely could have got a side of sour cream.
Yeah,
and it was pretty.
Next time we'll ask.
Yeah, and it was pretty reasonable, $15.95 a person. I think that's a good price.
And for all you can eat.
Yeah, but believe me, one plate was enough.
Yeah.
But that was really good, and that was fun. And then all week long, we had steaks for dinner all week?
Yeah, because we got a good deal at the store. Yeah.
Yeah, we got good prices on that.
We got a combo pack of, was it at Costco? And she took some of them real thick, so she cut them in half long ways for us. And then that made it one for each of us. And it was portioned out perfect. And then
for lunches, we did the same thing. We meal prep every Sunday.
Yeah.
And just make burgers and bacon on the Blackstone. Get it all done at once.
Yeah.
And that turned out perfect. That was our lunches all week long. Yeah. It's just so easy when we meal prep. Like on Sundays, I just cook all that up. We'll eat that fresh for our lunch. Each have a burger and some bacon. And then during the week, like he puts it in his little contraption to heat up for his lunch. And then for my lunch, I just come like 30 minutes before my lunch. I run in here and I put one burger patty in a skillet, and I'll top it with a little bit of that 505 green chilies,
yes.
like 2 tablespoons as a serving. I put that on top of the burger patty, and 2 slices of bacon. So it's already pre-cooked, and then I put it in the oven on like 300 for about 30 minutes, and it's just perfect. It's not overcooked. It's nice and warm. I eat that on my lunch then, and it just makes it so much easier.
And then next week, I'll show you all my little contraption I use for heating up my lunch. Because, I mean, I didn't record it for this one, but because she's talking about it, so I figured I'd let y'all know what it is. I'll even put a link to it. It's like, I call it a microwave, but I used to carry it in my truck when I worked the construction jobs. And I would drive job to job, and I'd plug it into the cigarette lighter on my truck to heat up my lunch. And now it works perfect. Well, I was putting it, setting it up first thing in the morning whenever I got up and was doing everything, making breakfast and all that. But then I noticed it was like over melting the cheese, almost turned it, I don't know, they didn't make it very appetizing. So now I just put it on whenever I go to break, and then by lunchtime it's ready. And this is perfect too for both of us because we only have 30-minute lunches. Yeah. So I don't have to really stress about, getting everything ready.
Because that 30 minutes goes fast.
It does.
You're like, well, now I gotta go back to the grind.
Yeah.
But that just makes it so easy. And then for breakfast, he has his eggs, and then he makes me the Purnell sausage.
And I was eating those
Precheks
Little Links. But I was like, well, if I'm already cooking her sausage, why don't I cook me some too? The skillet's already there.
So we're having, that's basically, now you'll probably put cheese on yours.
Of course. I'm going to put that Reaper cheese from HEB. That stuff is amazing.
This week, I'm like eliminating dairy for the week.
Well, this is good.
And so, not going to have any cheese with any of my meals. So, that'll be something.
Yeah.
And I guess everything else is just going really well for you?
Yes.
That's awesome.
I'm just loving life right now. I'm really looking at going to dinner tonight with you.
Aww. Me too. I'm really excited about this keto restaurant. I mean, if it's really good, y'all.
It's going to want a regular rotation.
Well, I mean, it is downtown Houston.
But,
so it's a bit of a drive, like 45 minutes.
Yeah. But it's good, though. They take reservations. I love that when places take reservations. It's not because I'm trying to be bougie or nothing. I just want to make sure I get something comfortable. And then also I use Open Table to set all my reservations. And then we can put in the notes that we're keto or, we have different dietary, gluten-free, stuff like that. And all the restaurants we ever use or go to always honor a request on that.
Yeah. And it's just nice because we don't like to wait. And I know, like, for a lot of Texans, especially when it comes to barbecue, that's, for some reason, Texans love to stand in line for barbecue.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
and it's like a thing.
A rite of passage almost.
Right. It's like, for some people, if there is not an hour-long wait in line to get barbecue, then the restaurant isn't worth it. And we do not like to wait.
No,
if I want to eat at a certain time, I want to be there. So I can't stand it when we've gone out to eat and we show up, like when we've gone to Papacitos before, they're like, oh, it's a 45-minute wait. It's like, oh my gosh. Do I want to sit here and wait for 45 minutes? Like, I'm ready to eat now.
First world problem.
I know, right? And I want to get home.
Yeah, we got things to
do.
do.
It's the main thing. Because I feel like we're really home people.
Yes. That's why we love working at home.
Yes. And so when you have reservations, it's just like, I know at 8 o'clock, I'm going to have a table ready.
And another thing I love about using Open Table.
Yeah.
When I always fill out the little questionnaire at the end after they send me. And then I accrue points, and I can use those for free meals later. Yeah,
because we've gotten a couple of times $100 off.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and the points I don't think expire, so they slowly accumulate.
Yeah.
Any way to save a little dime here or there.
Yes.
But, that's why working from home, like, I've asked for this for so long at companies. When I worked at the last big corporation I worked for over a decade, I would beg them, let's work from home. This could be done from home. I should get to work from home. And they were just so staunch against working from home because they wouldn't have control over everything. And here I am, finally in a job that I do enjoy, and I'm getting to work from home, and it's just, I know it's not for everybody. There are some people out there, and even people I work with, that are wanting the office to open back up because they miss that environment. I'm like, not me.
No thanks.
And I've even told my manager, I said, look, you know, because I'm in the Houston area, all I ever want is a remote job. Like, I don't want to have to move up to Dallas area.
Right.
Like, as I progress in this company, I just need them all to be work at home. Like, that's all I want. You know?
And the closest office to me that I had to go to, you know, to fill out my W-9 and all the beginning stuff when I took the job, is about an hour drive from me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to do that every day.
Oh my gosh. Well, and even before, like that last corporate job, even though technically it's only 30 minutes with traffic, that could easily be 100. I mean, an hour here in Houston. I know, 100. It felt like 100
Feels like
years.
it, yeah.
But that's why I really enjoy it, y'all. And what's nice, because, you know, I love sleeping. So I can literally roll out of bed at 7:10 and have my coffee and be sitting in front of my computer when I'm ready to log into work at 7:30. Like, less than 20 minutes. I mean, before, I would have to get up like an hour and a half before my shift would start. Because then you never knew what traffic was going to be like. So you had to, you know, be on the safe side and figure, well, it might take an hour. Or with Houston traffic, it's like, well, if I leave at 6:45, it'll only take me 30 minutes. But if I leave at 6:50, it's going to take me an hour.
Right.
And so it's just like, trying to hurry up and do that. But now, not having to deal with traffic is amazing.
And we got the perfect little schedule for us, too.
Yes.
I'll make her breakfast. I'll make sure her coffee's ready. I cook her breakfast. And then she gets off at an hour before me.
Yeah.
So she starts on dinner and has it ready for us.
Yeah.
So we like shift work for us, too.
Right.
And we just take care of our own lunches.
And it's just so nice. Because traffic really used to stress me out, and I know it did you too.
Yeah, because I always had to drive at least an hour just to get to work.
Well, you would just be fighting mad sometimes because of the traffic and wrecks and everything, and the people and the way they drive.
And I was working construction on cabinets and whatnot, and then the weather did not help. And then because it's all brand new houses I was having to go in and work on, so and I was measuring for the new cabinets to go in. And then I had to sometimes wade through the mud to get into the house to measure it.
Yes.
And then I love this so much more.
This is so much better.
Yes.
And
less stress.
I even feel a lot better knowing that he's working from home, that he's two doors down, because sometimes when he was doing those jobs, when it was really bad weather outside, I mean, of course, I would be
afraid I wouldn't get home.
Yeah, I would be concerned about him, and would like have to check in with him during the day, like, how are you doing? Because I'd just be worried. I mean, Houston traffic is no joke, and so I'd always be concerned. And now that he's home, it's just really nice. It's like we work together, but not at the same company, which is it's kind of funny in a way, because you're like, oh, we both work from home, but it's like two different companies, but it's just nice, like we're co-workers.
Right. What I love too is there's one of my favorite jokes about Houston traffic is the famous race car driver AJ Foyt. He's like, he drove Indy, 300 miles an hour, whatever they do, seen wrecks and whatnot like that, and he said the most dangerous thing he's ever did, because he's from Houston, was driving Houston traffic.
And anyways, speaking of that, we're going to go out in this Houston traffic
tonight. By the way. Oops.
We're smart people.
Right.
And so we're going to go tonight.
And some of this, probably drink it all. You can backwash.
Yeah, so thanks for the backwash.
No problem. I only do it because I care.
This tastes like a rugged birthday cake now.
Well, my half was at the bottom. That's what it was. That's the way I was taught.
Oh, goodness. So, we're going to do that. We're going to go to a little market that has some craft vendors and stuff.
Last time we got some pretty good stuff for pretty cheap, I thought, too. You got some coffee, too, last time, I think.
Yeah, and some tea before.
Yeah.
It's a nice little visit. And then And then that'll be my birthday celebration, and then you're back to work tomorrow. And
do it all again. And then check the numbers again, see if we won the night. And then we'll be on to a new adventure when that happens. So, yeah, because I already got plans.
You're so silly. But yeah, so that's how our week went. Been pretty just really nice week. Of course, it was I guess officially the first week of the new year.
Yeah, that's true.
So we're already in 22.
Yeah, I just can't believe it's already 2022.
I know, it's just going so fast, y'all. And so, how was everybody else's first week of the new year?
Yeah,
excited about the new year. I feel like there's a lot to go on this year. Maybe because we're at the very beginning, but I feel like there's so much to come this year. So I'm excited for it. Hope it's all going to be great. Hope it's all going to be great for all of you. That we all have very successful, happy, healthy New Year's. That's what we all want. Yeah. And and
that's what I had to do too. Last week or two, I guess it was, when I did the shift change on us. Because before I had, Sundays and Mondays off, I think it was? Yeah. So I had my neurologist check in. I had it measured.
It's supposed to be in February.
February, 28th, I think it was, or something like that. But it was in Monday. Well, I had to reset it because now I work Mondays. And as soon as they get me in on a Friday, it's on April Fool's Day. And I was like, oh, that's good.
Right?
So
we got a lot to look forward to.
Yeah.
If you're new to the channel, we do have a series every Wednesday where we talk about the upcoming low-carb cruise. So definitely go see those videos. I think we've released 6 so far.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Yes. The next one we will be releasing will be episode 7.
Yeah. So go watch those videos. Very informative. If you are going on the low-carb cruise or you're interested, like, what's a low-carb cruise? Go watch that series. Great fun. And then, we release his MS Journey every Sundays and, see how he's doing with it and how he's controlled his multiple sclerosis and any updates or changes. And then he's going to try to also do some filming of his DDPY, so you can see that as well. Yeah. Because I know people do ask.
And I think it's really, really done me wonders.
Yes.
It's helped me a lot.
Yeah, the DDPY plus the food was a winning combination for him, and it's really helped him with his multiple sclerosis and dealing with all of the side effects that sometimes come with that. Right?
Yes.
And so that's it, I guess. You want to show them your food?
Yeah. Sunday morning breakfast. I'm having some Lil Smokies, hard-boiled eggs topped with a poblano cream sauce, some smoked gouda cheese, and some of that Flamin' Jack cheese. Sunday lunch. I got a bacon cheeseburger, some fresh onions, and fresh-made guacamole. Monday morning breakfast. I got some Purnell's breakfast sausage, hard-boiled eggs. Both of those are topped with some homemade guacamole. I got a little bit of that Flamin' Jack cheese and some smoked gouda. Monday lunch. I got a bacon cheeseburger with some red onions and grape tomatoes. And on this mandatory Meaty Monday, for dinner, the wonderful, sensational Shelly eats steak, sous vide, some boneless ribeyes, what I got topped here with that Chef Chamois butter, and I got some my cheesy mushroom cups, some sauteed Brussels sprouts, and some sriracha mayo dipping sauce.
And pork belly.
Oh, yeah. I got the pork belly, too. Nice. Tuesday morning breakfast. I got that Purnell's breakfast sausage. Hard-boiled eggs topped with the flame-grilled red chili. Some Gouda cheese and the Flamin' Jack cheese.
Tuesday lunch, I got a bacon cheeseburger with some fresh red onions and some grape tomatoes. On this Turf and Turf Tuesday, I got a sous vide ribeye topped with some Chef Chamois butter and some air fryer pork belly and some sauteed Brussels sprouts and my favorite cheesy mushroom cups. Wednesday morning breakfast, some Lil Smokie sausages, hard-boiled eggs topped with that flaming green chili sauce, smoked gouda, and a white cheddar cheese. Wednesday lunch, I got another bacon cheeseburger with some great tomatoes, and today I decided to add some Lil Smokie sausages to go with it. Wednesday night dinner, once again, we got a sous vide ribeye seared off in a cast iron and then topped with that Chef Chamois garlic butter. I got some cheesy mushroom cups and some sweet peppers stuffed with some cheese as well. And then I got some air fryer pork belly and some, what is that stuff again? What is wrong with me? Asparagus. What is wrong with me? Come on, Heath. Thursday morning breakfast, I got a Lil Smokie sausages, smoked Gouda cheese, and hard-boiled eggs topped with that roasted, flame-roasted green chili salsa. Thursday lunch, I got another bacon cheeseburger with some Lil Smokie sausages and grape tomatoes. Thursday night dinner, I got another sous vide ribeye with some air fryer pork belly that's dusted with this Porking Good pickle seasoning. And then I got some sauteed mushroom stems and sliced asparagus. And we dusted that with a little hot sauce too. Don't that look scrumptious? Friday morning breakfast. I'm back to that Project's Little Link sausage, along with some hard-boiled eggs topped with that flamed roasted green chili and some smoked Gouda cheese. Friday lunch, once again, I got me a bacon cheeseburger, but this time I'm having it with some stuffed jalapenos, some Lil Smokie sausages, grape tomatoes, sriracha mayo, guacamole, and some sliced cucumbers. It's gonna be a big old lunch. Saturday morning breakfast, or brunch, I guess technically. We woke up craving Mexican food, and we found a local all-you-can-eat buffet, and they have quite a selection. I don't remember what all's on here, but I got a pork chop, huevos concheros, I'll probably butcher that name, and several different things that look amazing.
Bacon.
And of course I got some bacon and a link of breakfast sausage.
So all that food's making me hungry again.
I know, right?
But I just want to tell everybody thank you for watching, and hope y'all can tune in every Friday night, 6:30 Central, when we do the Friday night feast. We have a blast, especially now that this shift change is coming in effect. That yes. I'm off every Friday now, so we were having to do like a 9 o'clock curfew and shut that down so I can get up and go to work the next day. Now I can stay up all night. That was amazing too, being able to stay up all night long for the ring in the new year.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a couple announcements too. I guess we should have said it at the beginning.
That's fine. That's why make sure they work all the way through.
So we are doing a new giveaway this month with Keto Chow. So if you're interested in Keto Chow, you want to know about Keto Chow, try Keto Chow, all of that, we're going to be doing a giveaway all month long. All you have to do is do any of our recipes.
Yes.
And then tag us in your pictures or your description on Facebook. Just tag Hungry Heath. On Instagram, it's at the Hungry Heath.
That still bothers
And then
me too.
also do hashtag Hungry Horde.
Yes.
And then you can enter as multiple times as you want. So if you want to do a recipe of ours every single day for the rest of the month, then you would have those many entries.
We definitely encourage that.
And then at the end of the month, then we'll do a drawing for several winners. And you're just going to get a sample of Keto Chow. So what better way to try Keto Chow? Or if you're already a lover of Keto Chow,
Yeah.
here's the opportunity to get several
add to your
flavors
stuff.
for your creamy.
Yes.
And then, of course, when we get to our 1,000 giveaway,
So tell your friends, get us some more supporters.
yes,
More subs.
we're already getting some sponsors.
Yes.
So our newest sponsor that we heard back from is
Porking Good Pork Rinds.
yes,
And we got a fantastic, I think anyways, a fantastic menu for next week's Friday night feast. So you want to tune in for that.
yes.
We're going to be featuring one of their products.
Yes, so Porking Good is sending us some stuff for the 1,000 sub giveaway. So make sure you get everybody to follow us, subscribe to us so that we can get that giveaway going. And we should have some more announcements of more sponsors coming.
Yeah. So thank y'all for watching, and don't forget, every Friday night, 6:30 Central, we go live for the Friday night feast. Cook up an entree, make up little snacks, show y'all how to do it, and we just sit around and just chew the fat with all of our friends in the Hungry Horde. We hope you can tune in. We have a blast every Friday night, and thank y'all for watching. And again, if you're new, welcome aboard, and throw me a thumbs up, leave me a comment, tell me what you plan on making this week too. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Bye.
Hey yo, check it out. We're making air fryer pork belly bites with one of my favorite seasonings from Porking Good. We're gonna doctor this up with some dill pickle rub. This gonna be good. Yeah. So we're gonna cook them at 400 degrees for about 15 to 20 minutes. And flip it halfway through. So it's been 10 minutes. I'm flipping these over so that everything gets equally cooked on both sides. They're looking good. Look at that. Don't that look delicious? Get in my belly. I love me some air fryer pork belly bites, especially when it's dusted with the Porking Good seasoning.